Hey, human. This is Tom. I'm on the web at tdjacobs.com and healingsuicide.com. Let's play a game today. I've been working on with some affirmations for lower chakras for years, but this last week or so with root chakra affirmations as I prepare for the Root Chakra Incubator that starts January 20th, which is private coaching. Over 8 weeks, you have 3 private individual coaching calls that are private, and then group calls to learn about healing the root chakra issue. So it's like an incubator for ideas and strategies and healing tools. Anyway, let's play with this. I assembled a list of affirmations the other day and read them. I let Jehudi, the Ascended Master I work with, also known as Hermes, Thoth, Saint Germain, Merlin, curate this list and put things in a certain order. And I thought, oh yeah, well I'll do this and make a looped video for YouTube. But it's not relaxing. It's not relaxing. It pushes buttons. So I want to play this game with just a handful of affirmations because it kind of scrambled me and I had to like get my center again. It was revealing to me where I, in that case, was not open to support. Those affirmations were about belonging and opening to receive support. So these are going to be about safety in the body. And I'm going to read them to you. And I'm going to read each one twice and have a few seconds between each. And there are 4 of them, so I'll be doing 8 of them. And I want you to listen to this when you're sitting still or have time and space to have some peace, or you can maybe even get grounded, put cords into the earth. I don't want you to really listen when you're driving or building a skyscraper or something, working a backhoe or cutting tomatoes or something where you need to pay attention to what you're doing. Anyway, the experiment is I want you to see what happens in your body as you listen, as you follow along. You can even repeat them as I say them with, in your own head. I'll just say this. I personally find repeating them out loud may or may not really be effective. But when you say them in your head silently, they reach parts of you under the surface. They pull forward parts from the unconscious who need a healing regarding that message or affirmation or idea. Like if I say, oh, I'm always safe and supported, parts of me will crawl out of the inner unconscious woodwork and say, well, here are the 10 reasons why I don't feel safe and supported. So often I use them as diagnostics to reveal parts of self who don't agree. Tells us who we're going to work with. I do it all the time in sessions. Affirmations as diagnostic tools. And the client will say, like I'll give 2 and then I'll give a third one and the client will say, oh, the third one. But I can feel it as I'm connected to their field and quite intuitive. So if you want to pause the video and write down what happens or what you're thinking or feeling, do that. And you can use this over and over again. Use this at any time. Affirmations are going to be a key part of the Root Chakra Incubator, like I said, beginning January 20th. But they're also fundamental to Higher Self Protocol courses that I teach. Higher Self Protocol. They're fundamental to all the work that I do because we're trying to get parts of you under the surface more aligned with your conscious intentions. So we have to discover, unearth the unconscious intentions. And then I also use affirmations in energy is money is energy. And as of this recording on November 19th, one spot is open for the last live one I'm going to teach, the last fully live where I'm driving the car. In the future, there'll be a video course that's home study. And then sometimes a chance to work with me. But anyway, energy is money is energy. There's one spot open for that. Starts November 27th. Okay, let's get into this. Have a notebook handy if you like. Here we go. In this moment, everything is fine and I am safe. In this moment, everything is fine and I am safe. In this moment, everything is fine, and it is safe for me to be in my body. In this moment, everything is fine, and it is safe for me to be in my body. In this moment, everything is fine, and it is safe for me to relax and be centered in my body. In this moment, everything is fine, and it is safe for me to relax and be centered in my body. I'm willing to see all that's ever happened in my life has served my soul's learning journey. I'm willing to see that difficulty is not deserved. Pain is not deserved, but a part of the learning process. I'm willing to see all that has ever happened in my life has served my soul's learning journey. I'm willing to see that difficulty is not deserved. Pain is not deserved, but a part of the learning journey of life. So as I make these lists and work on these short videos, it's interesting to let Jehudi curate the order. And if you haven't noticed it already, after listening to that or doing it, following along in your head, if part of you does not feel safe, you're feeling its lack of safety, right? You're feeling that part of you. Then the work to do is to then listen to the objections of that part of you. One of my clients recently called this parts work, working on parts of yourself. And could I codify it? Could I like really just explain the whole process because I use it constantly? And I was like, oh yeah. So yeah, in this moment, everything's fine and I am safe. Anyway, use this and see what happens. Listen to the parts of you with compassion. Don't judge your feelings and your emotions. Don't judge that you have negative or fear-based emotions. That's a huge part of it. That's a huge part of what I teach in the Higher Self Protocol courses and the Root Chakra Incubator and everywhere else. Anyway, thanks for your time and energy. The more you do this, and future exercises, should I post more of these videos, the more you do this, some parts of you may become really bothered. So don't do it constantly. Don't do it for hours every day. Don't do it every day. Recognize this is a great tool to reveal what parts don't feel safe, and you can then work with those parts in a compassionate, loving way. Okay, good. Take care of yourself. I'm on the web at tdjacobs.com. Bye.